Happy Monday. It is Motivational Monday with Maureen. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I was kind of missing in action last week. I've had a week and a half, I'll tell you. But you know what? I I feel like I am I had a really difficult situation with my mom, and she fell and broke her hip, and she was 9 hours away, so I had to get down there and went through a lot of series of problems, but was able to get her up here with me so I can be with her and help her through her healing process. But every step of the way, lots of difficulties, lots of challenges, but God was with me. He was with me, and I knew it. I felt it. I had amazing friends that were praying. But it doesn't mean that we're going to have smooth sailing just because God's with you. It means that God's with you and He will help you. And He did. Every step of the way, I got to see His hand. As situations arose, He made a way. And, I had to keep, in constant contact with Him, praying and asking for help and leaning on Him and trusting Him and not my own understanding. And my family would pray, my friends would pray. My son-in-law even sent me a scripture that helped me so much. Just knowing that God was with me and He would help me and He would make a way. Again, I had to reserve, put myself in a place where whatever happens, I'm going to trust God. But He did all of that for me, and He will do it for you, because that's what His promises are. And you stand on His promises, and you lean on Him, and you talk to Him through the whole process. And I just wanted to encourage you guys that, even though it was hard, my situation was very difficult and hard, I would not trade it. I got to see God fight for me. And I know of His love more than I did before that. So we don't shy away from the difficult times. Don't waste your time asking why, but just cry out to the Lord and watch how He will do your battle for you. One of the scriptures that I kept thinking about was in Psalms 46:1. It says, God is my refuge and strength. He is where I was hiding. I was hiding in Him, and He gave me strength, and He is my ever-present help in trouble. It is true. Psalms 46:1, I, of course, had to have a scripture. There were so many words that kept coming up in my mind and in my heart that just kept me going. And so I just want to encourage you, if you're going through a difficult time, reach out to people around you, ask them to pray, be leaning on God. Try not to figure it out or ask questions why, but just ask God for His help. He is our ever-present help in times of trouble. So I am overwhelmed with gratitude of what God's done for me, and helped me taking care of my mom and the amazing friends that He's given me. I was just showered with love when I got back. I had an amazing sister and brother who took time off and helped me through this whole thing. God just moved on people's hearts to do these things that were just above and beyond. And that's the kind of God that we have. So I'm just encouraging you and telling you that He's there for you. He loves you. There's some motivation, right? Okay, you guys, I love you. I'll see you next week.